Hey friends, good afternoon. Today is March 13th and this is my 2-week update, my full 2-week update with braces. I have the porcelain Damon braces, the clear braces. I don't have like the white wire or clear wire or whatever you call it. I have the normal metal wire, but today is my full 2nd week of having them and I can tell you it's getting better. So I don't know if you watched any of my previous videos, but on my previous videos I explained that I have an overbite, and so one of my concerns from my orthodontist was that when I close my mouth, my top teeth will come down and hit my bottom brackets and potentially knock them loose. So he put like these little blue stoppers on my teeth that would keep my jaw from shutting all the way and prevent me from knocking my bottom brackets loose. So I can kind of show you. Those little blue dots are what's kind of stopping me from fully closing my mouth, and it's stopping my top teeth from hitting my bottom teeth and knocking them loose. So this is a week 2 update. I can tell you, so in my first update I was saying, you know, I had some pain from like not my gums, but more like my inner lip and my cheeks and stuff kind of rubbing on my brackets and really getting sore. So I picked up some Oral-B mouthwash when I was at the store, and I've tried that for like the past week, and it really does help. Obviously your first time using it isn't going to be a cure-all, you know, you got to continue to try to use it, but it really does help and it really does feel better after a little bit of time, you know, because your skin is still so sensitive and it's getting used to the little roughness. You don't think how rough it is until your lip starts getting chewed up, and then it's pretty rough. So yeah, that has been helping. I have been super conscious, super concerned about my teeth yellowing with braces, because I know it's a little bit harder to get in all those deep reach zones that your toothbrush usually gets into. And so a couple times I have used the charcoal powder. I picked mine up just at like a Walmart, and I brush my teeth with the charcoal powder in the shower, because I'm telling you, if you don't, it makes one hell of a mess. So like last night I just took a shower and I brushed with the charcoal powder. You want to use a soft bristle brush. You get it wet, you dip it in the powder, and then I just brush, obviously, my tops and my bottoms. I don't really try to aim at my brackets. I guess it's not going to hurt them. I've read a lot of like your brackets staining and potentially turning yellow like with coffee, and I've not noticed really anything. Yesterday for lunch I did have chili, and a lot of like the warm red pasta sauces are what can kind of turn your brackets colors, is what I've been told. And so far I've not really had any issues. I brush my teeth after each meal, so I think by keeping on top of that, I don't really allow the all that sauce to like sit and kind of marinate on your brackets and really turn them colors. So I really haven't had any issues. But mostly I'm just worried about my teeth turning yellow. And I did use the charcoal paste or the charcoal powder last night and brush my teeth with them, and then I still brush my teeth with the regular Sensodyne whitening toothpaste that I've been using for months. And I feel like today is a little bit better. I don't feel like my teeth are very yellow. I go through spurts when obviously I'm wearing like a white shirt and you notice the contrast from your teeth and you're like, oh jeez. But for the most part, I feel like it kind of keeps the yellow at bay, and I just really try to stay on top of it. I have been using my flossing. They look like a needle threader, and you get them from the orthodontist, and you just kind of can string your floss through and floss that way. And I do floss all the time on top of using my water pick, and on top of using the charcoal powder, on top of using my Sensodyne. So my oral hygiene has become a high priority of my day, so I really try to stay on top of that stuff, just because the worst thing I can probably think is when you finally get straight teeth and you get your braces off and your teeth are yellow and you've got cavities because you did not take care of them. So I don't want that. I did have a dentist appointment today, and a concern of mine was if you have any fillings that need to be taken care of, or if you need a filling, getting those taken care of with having braces on and how that would work. And I actually had an old filling that needed to be replaced. It was just kind of getting weathered away. And so she told me that she wasn't sure that they could do it because I have brackets on my back teeth, but the dentist did it and it was not an issue. And they had me do the chomping test to make sure that, you know, the filling was smooth enough. But of course I'm not going to feel it because I got stoppers on my teeth, which wasn't, you know, but it's fine. It's not bothering me. And then I have one more side that I had a crown on years ago, and the crown, actually they call it like a crown fracture, to where it doesn't bother me, it doesn't hurt, it didn't do anything, but when you floss and you kind of come back up from flossing, it gets caught on that little ledge of where the fracture is, and the floss gets stuck. And so they're gonna have to replace that in April, and she said that it wouldn't be an issue, or the dentist said it wouldn't be an issue to replace because it's not gonna interfere with my bracket at all. I'm still on kind of a softer food diet. Obviously I can't eat potato chips, I can't really eat hard things. Last night I had a chocolate chip muffin and I had to take the chocolate chips off the top because they were too hard to chew. I had sushi over the weekend and the rice got stuck in my braces like nobody's business, but it was so worth it because sushi was delicious. I've had a couple questions, you know, if I've noticed some changes, and I can say that I've noticed little changes here and there. They haven't been dramatic, but I can consistently feel little bits of pressure. It doesn't hurt, but you can tell that there's something going on. Almost like when you apply pressure from your tongue, like almost I don't know, it relieves a little bit of pressure, or then you feel like that pressure come back. So you know it's working. I know it's working. It's just a matter of really noticing a difference. I guess I don't really feel like it has moved a lot, but I'm sure if I were to compare pictures from 2 weeks ago to today, they probably have moved a lot. I know that they have moved, honestly, because your wires start sticking out the back when there is flack in your wire, so it comes backwards. And now where I never felt wire before, I feel wire on 3 of the sides, or 3 areas that I never had wire poking out before. So I know it's working. It's just a slow process. I don't go to the dentist for another 8 weeks from when he put them on, because your roots tend to move slower than if you were a younger person. They didn't have my follow-up scheduled but for 10 weeks. So I have 8 weeks before I go back, but that's all I really got this week. So here is an update. I got metals on the backs, blue dots on the bottoms, and I got these like little stoppers so the wires don't really rotate too much from one side to the other. They said when I get a thicker wire, those stoppers won't be there anymore. And my bottoms, that one was my concern. So yeah, I got like a little bit of gappage still here, but I feel like they're really taking off. So we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. And if you're an adult with braces, more power to you. Talk to you all soon. Bye.